fastest bowlers in the world. For him, somehow, the ball comes very slow. We will run away from the field. But for him, his sensors, his tape, he sees the ball come very slow. And the more slow it's coming to him, the more he can connect it with that. And the reason he's able to see the ball come so slowly is because of his tape. He's cool. That's why he's a genius. In the same way, if you learn to live in these states, every problem will look like an ant and not an ant. Now this is the third law. Third law of breakthrough is, if you look at quantum physics and subatomic level, scientists have studied subatomic level, and it's very, very interesting where the effect precedes the cause. That is, if I push this glass in this world, I push the glass and the water falls. But at the subatomic level, the water falls first and then I push the glass. If I'm having coffee, I somehow the cup slips, the coffee falls on my shirt and stains the shirt. In the subatomic world, my shirt will get stained first and then I will drop the coffee. Everything happens in reverse. The effect precedes the cause. In the normal world, there is a cause and then there is effect. The subatomic world, the effect first and then cause. If you apply that principle to our life, it's called the law of consciousness. Going back to the question, what is good life? Why are you all studying so hard? Why do you all want an extraordinary job? Why are you doing all this? Tell me that.
To be happy.
Yes, that is the path. What is the path going to give you? Every path has a destination. So where are you going in the path? Good life means free from suffering. Excellent. So what is free from suffering? A simple state you can tell. Excellent. Every one of you here, how many of you here want to be happy? Every one of us want to be happy. You are studying hard so that you can make yourself happy, you can make your parents happy, you can make your brother, sister, you can make your teacher happy. You want to work hard and have that particular salary so that you can be happy. Everything ultimately you are doing as you get into family life, for the children, for the grandchildren, you want to be happy. You want your family to be happy, and as you expand your heart, you want the world to be happy place. Ultimately, every one of us must contribute back to the world, because the world is going through massive crisis in many different areas, and we all have to come together to make sure we can save it. The only planet in 100 billion galaxies that is livable is dying in front of our eyes. So we all have a responsibility to make sure that we can contribute towards Mother Earth and do something to save it. That is when your heart expands, not as an idea, but actually connecting to Mother Earth. But coming back, you're all doing everything to be happy. How many of you believe and are totally convinced that what you do and what you keep on doing will give you that happiness? You will find that happiness at the end of the road one day. Guarantee something. Just like the subatomic world, in the field of consciousness, understand that happiness comes first. You are somehow thinking, if I find the right job, I'll be, after that, no, I'm not going to be bothered at all. You have the same thought, let me just get into IIT. That's I just need to get into IIT. And after that, I'll be so happy. You got into IIT and became very stressful. In 10th standard, you thought, let me get 99, I want 99, nothing less than that. In plus 2, 99. It's not 100. And I'll be happy. Does it stop? It doesn't stop. I met people, Krishnaji, that first $1 million. I just need that first $1 million. And I've made it in my life. I'm so happy. After that. And then they make it and they come next. You know what, Krishnaji, I made $1 million. But I think now 10 will be very nice. I think 10 will be really good. doesn't stop. We are moving in the wrong direction to find happiness, like moving in the west direction to find sunrise, we will never find sunrise. In the same way, happiness, joy, peace, love, connection, all these are inner states that cannot be found through the external achievements. External achievements give you pleasure. What is pleasure? Pleasure is, I have made it. I have proven to myself that I have made it. I am also proving to others that I have made it. And somebody else has not made it. I have made it. Pleasure always arises from comparison. One of the suffering states human beings have is comparison, constant comparison. That somebody is either inferior to you or somebody is either better than you. And in social media, you always know that somebody is always better. There is no way you can match Elon Musk or all these others. You can, of course. But somebody is always coming behind. If you look at the billionaires documentary of Bill Gates, then after Bill Gates came somebody else. Of course, the last one was Mark Zuckerberg, who at the age of 22 became a billionaire. The youngest man to become a super billionaire. At the age of 22, nobody thought he would become. It just doesn't stop. Now, I think what Bill Gates is number 5 or number 4, is not number 1 anymore. We all know that. So understand that happiness, love, connection is an inner journey. You need to first find it. Why do you want a perfect life partner in your life? You know, I have so many youngsters who come to me and say, I'm perfect. All perfect. No, really perfect. The salary has to be great. The looks have to be great. Must be tall, must be fair. No more. Will be good if in US. If not US, it's okay, Canada or UK. Must be in IT. Must be wealthy. Full list. Perfect partner. Let's say you got the perfect partner. Everything tick, 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 tick. Got it. Are you happy? Will you be happy? Having a partner in your life is a very important factor of your life, right? You know, whether you like it or not, you get a decision to get married very late or not get married. Most of you will have a partner at least for 35, 40 years of your life, or 50 years of your life. And with very medical advancement, I think we'll be living to 120 years effortlessly. So for a long time, you'll have a partner. Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand that this entire understanding that is coming from your childhood, from your parents, from your grandparents, from teachers, from society, it is a wrong understanding. You are never going to be a happy human being by finding something in the external. What external gives you is pleasure, comfort, luxury, and a great quality of life. If I has a lot of money, probably can change the status and make it super luxury. But doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Understand that you must, as youngsters, learn to be happy because your state is directly related to your brain. Your brain, your emotion, your mind, everything is connected. How many of you here have gone for a mind scan? Mind scan. Mind scan. You can only do a brain scan, but you cannot do a mind scan. Mind is the consciousness of the brain. Brain is the physical organ where actually thoughts are seen as electricity. Mind is the place where you feel, where you think, where you are analytical, where you are logical, everything is happening in your mind. So your quality of your mind is directly related to the quality of your brain. So I always teach youngsters how to have a great mind. And if you want to have a great mind, you must have a great brain. So that is why I am teaching you soul sleep meditation. But understand these 3 laws of breakthrough. If you want to have a great life, a life where you can conquer your problems, you can conquer your challenges and be successful, a successful leader, a successful student, a successful partner, a successful son, daughter, whatever it is, a friend, you must learn the art of living in a beautiful state. If you do not learn the art of living in a beautiful state, then you are living a very shallow life. You are not a deep person. You might have great skills, you might have great knowledge, great intellectuality, but you are not a deep person who is in touch with yourself, your core being. Who are you at the end of the day? You are not the external, that's only one part of you. You are your core being. You are your state. Why do you think there are so many breakups and mistrusts happening in the world today? You always make the statement, right? I thought this person to be like this, but turned out to be something else. That's what how many of you are like this? Absolutely everyone. Why? Because as human beings, we have learned the art of behavior. What do your parents teach? How to behave. You have learned behavior, but you never learned to be your true self. Your true self is your state. So whatever stress, anxiety, anger, fear you have, you drop it under the carpet and you still laugh. You still smile. I'll give you a very funny example. Now I used to go to a friend's house when I was young, and he's a criminal lawyer, his friend's father. So he has criminals coming to his house for advice. So as he's getting ready to go for the meeting, he will be like in the room shouting away at his guys. They do all kinds of things, and then they come to me for advice. He is really, as he's dressing first, you wonder, wow, I'm so angry. Then as he walks over to the meeting, hello sir, please welcome, sit down, sit down. Would you like to have a tea or would you like to have a coffee? What would you like to have? It's so wonderful to see you. And she's like, oh my God, a minute ago you were so angry. He has learned to behave because at the end of the day, these guys are paying his bills. All of us have learned to behave and they're teaching constantly how to behave. We have to learn to do mistake. Then you are real. Then you are true. Then if there is fear, you face it in cover. You don't put it on the carpet. If there is love and connection, you enjoy it. If there is gratitude, you express it. That is the gift human beings have. We all have. And when you can do that, you will see your life remarkably change. People would love to be with you, spend time with you, would love to understand from you, how are you so different? You know, we have students who are learning from us. And the comment they get is, how are you so different? I am so stressed and anxious right now, but you are cool. How are you so cool? How about you handling it? You must learn to be in that beautiful state. It is very, very important. Just like Steve Jobs learned to be in that beautiful state. Every successful person, somehow or the other, believe me, every successful person does yoga in the morning, does meditation in the morning, and is into a path of transformation in the journey. Every person. You might be thinking, no, they are all. And many people make a trip to India because India is the state, is the place for the knowledge and wisdom. They make a trip. They are able to handle their life. They contact their friend, where do I go to India? I need help. It is here they come. If they are too famous, they make you come. So as you're all young leaders growing up, and taking important positions in various aspects of our life in this world, it will be such a joy to see you all learn the different characteristics, not function from stressful, anxious. So later on, I will, what do we have now? Q&A, yes.